Hi everyone, so today I have Spellbinders new club kits for May. Oh my goodness, of 2023, the year's just going by so quick. Really fun month. You'll see when I get to them. What I have here is what they consider the total package. It's basically all the club kits for the month. They do sell it like that value club called the total package, and then they have like Die Hard and different things, or you can pick up each item individually, you know, just like this and this, or you want that and that. You can put those two as a sign up. But they did send these items free of charge for my review, and of course all opinions are my own, and any links in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. With club changes, if you are already a current member, I understand you can go ahead and add in what you want and remove what you don't want, because before it used to be that, this is a long time ago, I don't even know why I'm mentioning it, but it used to be that you could skip if you wanted to, but now what you do is cancel for the month coming up and then add what you do want. And with new memberships, you can't do that between the 1st and the 5th. It's just blocked out. But if you're already a member, you can kind of play around with that. And then after the 6th and further out, you can sign up as a brand new member for whatever clubs you would want to add. And then I think there's a blackout period towards the end of the month. And once you're a member, you also get 10% off the site. You know, shopping all the time, which is really nice. Honestly, I think like the embossing folder of the month is like $10 or maybe $9. There's one that's $9 or $10, and then you get 10% off. So I mean, if you place an order of $100 that month, you basically got your item free. You know, so always really great program. And I get samples, so my samples are packaged just in a way that samples might be packaged, so yours will be packaged really nicely on a carrier and things like that. Other than the card kit, my card kit is exactly the same generally as what you receive, but everything else is just packaged in a different way, okay? So just know yours will be on a carrier with some info, some inspo. It just depends on what the item is. So let's just get started. I usually start off with the embossing folders of the month. So this is the embossing folder of the month, and I believe it's called Candles for Every Birthday. And again, these are oversized folders that basically will do an 8.5 by 5.5 area. The folder itself is a little bit bigger than that. They're like 5 3/4 by 8 3/4, but the design takes up that space. And look how cute all the little candles. And again, this is your standard embossing folder, so the image goes up, comes across, goes back down, you know, in a standard way, like a standard embossing folder would. So cute. And I love this because they have other images that are very similar to this, and like glimmers and die cuts, so I love it the way they continue their same images, so you can coordinate them. Really cute. So there's that one. And then this is the 3D embossing folder. Again, 3D embossing folders are a little bit thicker. You have to do a different sandwich than your standard embossing folder sandwich. But this one is called Balloons and Banners. And oh my gosh, you guys, they are balloons and banners. And look how beautiful. So again, with embossing the 3D types, it has like a roundness and a softness to it. And that's the difference. You know, they have like that different depths, right? Where a standard embossing folder just goes up, across the same depth, down the same depth. What I love about this one is the way the banners cut into wherever the balloons are. Look how, I mean, intricate that is, and you know it's going to look awesome with the Spellbinders embossing folders. So really looking forward to trying that guy out. And then, yeah, I usually go to the clear stamp, but this time for some reason I put the clear stamp down here. So the clear stamp of the month is a photopolymer stamp set. You can, let me see if I have something to put this on. Pick up just the stamp set. Again, it's photopolymer, or stamp and dies. So there's dies that go along with the stamp set, and it has been added to the total package whenever the dies came out, and no change in price. They just added it. Same thing with the 3D embossing folder. They just added it, so it's really nice. But we have this guy. Really nice image here, and it's one solid image. This larger piece, I don't know if these guys, okay, yeah, so this whole thing is one piece of stamp. Oh, it smells amazing. Photopolymer there, so it has the fine lines you can color in. Really, really cute. It's a very nice size. Let me give you that sizing. And what's interesting is the die will cut the top part, it'll cut the bottom part, so you can do something different with that. It's almost 4.5 inches tall, I would say, and almost 3.5 inches wide, a little bit shy of that. And then we have Today Is All About You, Make a Wish, Hip Hip Hooray, and you have all the little flowers, the little party hats. I think is so cute, the gifts and the whole like presentation there. And then the dies like I said, are two separate pieces.
So yeah,
so the dies go in here, and maybe I should bring this paper back. So like I said, it's two pieces, and this one cuts the bottom. This whole portion will be cut out like this, and then this top piece cuts out like this top framed out area, so you can use it in different ways, layer it up, however it is that you would like. Very, very cool. Then you put this over here and try this back in here. And then we have, for cutting out some of the wordings, the Make-A-Wish and the Hip Hip Hooray are right here. The Today's All About You also cuts out, which is really great. And then you can cut out like the little party hats that are on either side here. You have the gift die. You have a die for the little cupcakes. So you can make every single little piece like individual. And then some of the flower sprigs are also here to be cut out. So hopefully you can see those down here in this bottom corner. Sorry about that. Like I said, I usually put them up here. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. So then we have the small die of the month. Oh, the clear stamp is called All About You Wishes. Flyby greetings, you guys. This is so cute. Oh my gosh. As soon as I saw this little banner and then the name, I was like, oh, I get it. So then I started putting them on here. But we have a little airplane, like a little, I don't know if those are called Cessnas or whatever it is. It's the cutest little airplane. And it has all its portions. Obviously, it has different accent pieces. So that's kind of what's here. We have some clouds. And then the little banner that it flies. So we have Hip Hip Hooray that you can embed in there. You did it, and happy birthday. And the little plane just flies. It's so cute. I love how they have all the detail pieces. This is, you know, like your little, I don't say rudder. This part here, and then this part is what holds the little banner. So we have all these different fun things here. Super cute. And then the next one is the large die of the month, and that's called Balloons and Birthday Wishes. And I'll move this because this is not that. Yeah, there we go. It's all this piece here. Try to put this in a way that was more understandable. So this one, it has these portions, and basically you're going to stack them because it's like sending birthday wishes or happy birthday, I don't know, to you, or however it is that you want to use the wordings. But you would put these across here and you kind of stack them on top of each other, so it looks really sizable, really nice, really pretty. They're, you know, flowers. We have some stems here. We have some leaves, some little sprigs, flowers and centers, some cute little stackable flowers or layering flowers, more leaves. What makes this look like more like a banner. Flowers here, and then the balloons. And you know, I said these are stems. I guess you can use them either way, but it's the strings for the balloons too. So really, really cute. Very sweet. It reminds me of the cake they made a while back. Maybe last Christmas. Last birthday kind of month feel. I don't know if you noticed, it has a very birthday feel. Super cute. The stitching die of the month is this one here. It's called Stitched Balloon Card Front, and this is just super cool. So I hope you can see it. It's going to cut a whole A2 size front for you right on the edges there. And then some of it has embossing, like this one right here is kind of embossed, so there's like a little line for it. And some of them cut out completely. So this will cut out completely, and you can stitch it, and then you can put one on there, you know, popped up or however. And then this one also cuts out completely, this here. So you can kind of play around with those balloons. You can use the one that cuts out here to back up this one. So like it's just a die that's going to cut everything, and you can run it through different colors so you can get those pieces, and then you have a whole card front along with that. So really smart and fun die there. Okay, guys. Glimmers. The glimmer this month is so adorable. It might look a little confusing, I'm sure, when you have your carrier and if you see the examples as the items launched at midnight, the new clubs. It's really cool. So this glimmer plate set is huge. It has It's Your Day, Make a Wish, Happy Birthday, and then it has these separate dies that don't cut out the word completely. They just cut a little here, or a little at the bottom, a little, you know, at the top, a little at the bottom. And hopefully what you can see is that those kinds of things kind of nestle into this big balloon. So if you had something like this, so this and this match up, and this match up, and then the word is kind of in there. And you can make really awesome shakers with this, and just, I mean, use it however you want. But this is going to be a lot of fun. So we will definitely play with these very soon. I hope you can kind of see the idea. So like when this one matches up with the top part, it matches up with the bottom part. So it's just like a way of an inlay, like cut, or I don't know what you would call that, like embedded cutting. Really, really cool. And the glimmer has an add-on this month, so if that's not enough, you know, words for you, they're all very much geared towards birthdays. You can do this glimmer add-on, and the add-on you just buy in the Spellbinders store, so I'll have a link for it individually. Have a colorful day, which is really sweet. And then You Lift Me Up. Really, really different sentiments. I love them both. I think these are going to be a lot of fun. So again, you foil the words, and then you put your dies and run it through, and you have like a whole card front with a little piece of it cut out. And then you can put a piece of acetate behind that, and you have a really cool shaker card, or however it is that you want to play with that, or just a card, like I said, with an inlay, like some cutouts, and maybe put a solid piece of paper behind it. Let me put these things to the side because the card kit is super cute. I'll be right back. I'm just remembering right now, of course, the Glimmer of the Month comes with a roll of foil. I do have it. I just have it off to the side over there. I didn't step over to grab it, but whatever it is, it'll usually say the color foil that you're receiving. It says, you know, but colors may vary. So when I do the Glimmer tutorial, I'll have the color that it comes with, and that only happens when you're a member. If you pick up a Glimmer plate later, like let's say you picked one up during the spring warehouse cleaning sale. Talking about spring warehouse cleaning. We've been doing our garage the last couple weeks. It's going to take a couple more weeks, but it's getting there. Oh my goodness. It will not come with a roll of foil, okay? So it does, you know, you have the sale pricing, or whenever it comes out later, even if you're not a member, let's say it just came out because now it's available for everyone to pick up, it does not come with the foil. So that's one of the perks of being in the club. You get a free roll of foil every month. So this is Spreading Happiness, and you guys, the reason I'm like, oh, it's because I could see right through here that there is something different that I haven't seen Spellbinders do before. So really fun. So let's bring everything out. And you know what, this bag, you know, I've had it for a few months now since they've changed it, and I really like it because you can just kind of put everything kind of flat in there. I usually take the card bases out because I'll just keep them with me just to use them for other projects too. But everything just kind of lies in there really nicely. Okay, so every month you get double-sided tape and foam tape, 3D foam tape, and I cut up 3D foam tape after I use up all these little bits that are in there, the squares that are intended. I use the whole thing. The double-sided tape lasts forever. I have another roll here, but I usually do go through them, but this is a roll that I've had previously. I just keep it here and use it when I use it. Look at this, you guys. This month they have sprinkles is what I would call them, but basically a sequin mix. It just reminds me of sprinkles because it has a lot of like the sprinkle look. So those are like polymer clay, little polymer clay. I usually just say Fimo, and then people are, what's Fimo? So I'm gonna say Fimo now that you know polymer clay. I don't know why that's so hard for me to say. Clouds. There's some clear sequins in there. It's something really reflective. It's these little tubes. It's like little bead tubes. They're just called tubes. I don't know. Whenever I do beading, they pretty much just call them tubes. But look how cute, and they're like iridescent. So cute. And maybe I should have started with the inspo sheet. So let's look at that. Spreading Happiness. You know, they're showing some of their chipboard pieces along with some of the die cuts and with the pattern paper in the background, maybe some of the little jet puff stickers. It says there's 8 cards and 8 envelopes, 20 card panels, which of course are 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, which is basically each card panel is one sheet of paper that's been cut down for you already. Puffy sentiment stickers, puffy ampersand stickers, chipboard embellishments, pattern paper, die cut shapes, sprinkles, foam squares, and adhesive tape, which we already talked about. And this one's just showing you how you might want to build up a little card like this one, which is very lovely. And it does say, oh so lovely on there. Okay, bases. Let's see. Jet puff stickers. Again, there's the oh so lovely, smile, today, hello, like no other, you are loved, cutie, and then all these little words that I just love. I love the way they're doing this with the quick and easy card kits now. You have so many sentiments, you just pop that on there. So I like that. All the ampersands, that is so cute. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, so you can do like so charming and adored or something like that. That is cute. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. Okay, so we have those. Oh, these are the card bases, or toppers. Basically pieces of cardstock, like I said. When the kit was that box, it was sheets of them. So now they've cut them down to fit in the packaging. So essentially you get 5 sheets of cardstock. So this time we have a light blue, a dark blue, a minty kind of green. They're a little bit brighter pink, and I should know the names of these because I'm always using their pink and corals, and then white. So these are cardstocks that you can pick up later more of because Spellbinders has their palette that they use, and it's really gorgeous. Chipboard stickers, love, laugh, smile, a happy place, the little froggy with the little it's like a prince or princess, so cute. Sweet adventures, moments, highlights, the little chipboard frames. Treasured, beautiful you, family. Look at the little bunny. She's so cute. So these things you cut apart. So you have a frame and then the little bunny. Let's look at some of these die cut pieces. And there's tons of them, and there's 2 of each. So generally, I just kind of pulled them out to give you an idea. Look at the little patisserie. How cute is that? Little drinks. Lots of extra little, like, kind of like a hand-drawn star, you know? Maybe looking like a little... Yeah, I was gonna say maybe like a sand dollar, but it's basically a hand-drawn star. I can see a little legs right here, like a little lady there. Birds and flowers and sprigs and the little crowns, and there's that little frog. Oh my goodness, with little friends, little dragonflies. Birthday cake. So cute. More sprigs. Some are larger. I can feel something that's kind of big back here. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we have little banners, which I just think are so cute. This one is like a little frame. But within that frame, you can pop out the dragonfly, and then you can pop out the frame itself. Much larger flowers. Little castle. Super cute. I mean, there's just tons of things. Obviously, there's a lot more in the background there. And every time I do an unboxing or, like, you know, to show you guys the total package, I work with something. So today I might make a card, I think, but they're all amazing this month. Really, really cute month. And then these are the pattern papers. You get 1 of each, I believe, of 20. Did it say 20? 24? Cute pattern that is adorable. Very girly. And then here we have the little kites. How adorable are those? Let me readjust my lighting to see if I can get a little brighter. I'm just trying to see if I can get it more true to color. Super cute, and this has like little mint green paper with life is good, life is crazy, love your life, life is lovely, just lots of words about life, life is fun. Look how cute. Little white background with like these little black dots and then the little dragonflies all over. Sorry about that lighting. Sometimes it wants to read really blue. Maybe I should bring it down here a little bit more. That might help. Okay, so this one's like coral with a pink and white plaid kind of look. And then we have this guy. That's the little trees that are so adorable. The pink background and all the color palettes, really cute. And then we have some wood grain, which is always fun, with like a light blue look. A very soft pinky coral with some stitching. It looks like the little stitching, you know. How cute is that? Pink and white stripe. I love the stripe with this. I think that looks really cute. This piece here is blue with all kinds of cute pink and kind of lime green flowers. A little bit of kind of coral flowers. Little rainbows all over with very soft colors. A green kind of geometric pattern. And the geometric pattern is like a light green. It's not green on white. It looks almost white, but it's very light green. The little froggies. This is so cute. Oh my gosh. How adorable is that one? And then we have this guy here. I was gonna say, where's the foiling? We have some coming up. Okay. So we have this with the pink, with the white dots in the background, the little pink flowers. And then I feel like I'm missing one. Or no, okay, it just felt thicker than normal. This one with the cute little kind of rainbow pattern. Well, not rainbow pattern, but just rainbows of colors with the gold foil bars here and there. Very interesting. Light kind of minty lime green is what I was trying to say. Some dark green dots, some pink dots, and some white dots, and maybe you can see that in there. So cute. Little wildflowers, white background, tons of flowers. Here's a little pink with the little gold plus marks, kind of like stitch marks. Yeah, I would say. Look at this one. I love this. Feels very 80s to me with the little hearts and then little gold hearts. Something about this just seems so 80s. How cute. And the last one's very soft powdery blue with little mint green and white flowers. So guys, what I'm going to do is put some of this stuff to the side. I'm going to grab a card base and some other items, and we will just get started. So I think what I'm going to do is try to make an easel card. And we have all these pretty papers, but what I'm going to do is emboss that. And our embossing folders are very much birthday-like. I mean, these are so pretty. I'm just deciding which one. If I'm going to make this into an easel card, I need to do it landscape, because obviously this is already folded, and this is your standard A2 size card, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4.25. So I'll probably score it like at 2 inches or 2.25 or something like that, maybe right down the middle, and that'll make our easel. And then I can emboss one of these guys to use one of the embossing folders, and I'm just kind of deciding. I mean, I like both of these things. That's hard to decide. Wow. Okay, let's go with this one. Just so we can try the 3D embossing folder today, especially because sometimes it sells out. So if that's something you're interested in, you want to get on that. So I'm going to put this right in here. And with the platinum machines, you're going to have this. If you're using the universal plate system, you need just the base plate, that big thick one, and then the adapter plate, the gray adapter plate. And if you have another system, you're just going to figure it out. It's going to need to be a sandwich that's a little bit thinner than you normally do for this. Like whatever it is that you stack up for this guy, take one shim away, or just do something to make it a little bit thinner and then go from there. But I'll be right back. Just the A plate, the adapter, and this guy. Oh my goodness, let's see how gorgeous this is. Look at that. And again, the little pennants, I mean the banners, whatever it is that they're calling them, how it just is done so well. I mean, this looks amazing. Okay, so let me put this away and so before I start moving on, gluing things down and any of that, we're going to take our card base and I'm just going to pop this open. And of course, this is 4 1/4 inches wide, so if you want to do it right down the center, you would do 2 1/8. You can do 2 inches, 3 inches, whatever it is you want. It doesn't really matter. But that's gonna fold there, and that will make our easel like this. So I'm not gonna glue this down completely other than at this bottom part. And then we'll play with that. And then of course, generally with something like that, you need a stopper. So we'll use one of the, something from here, a chipboard piece or maybe sentiment, we'll see. So for now, I'm going to put glue on this part so I know I'm right at the edge. We definitely don't want to glue it shut or glue it past that edge because then the easel won't work so well. And you can just leave it like that for a little minute. But generally once you know where you're at, you're good. I'm going to lay this down and just hold on to that. And then just making sure I'm not, again, gluing it completely in the back. Okay, I'll be right back with that beautiful embossing. And then now I'm just going to go through these guys and see what we have that's birthday related. I know we saw a little cake, maybe some other items. This time I will bring everything out and I'll just go through it and kind of play around and see what I think looks good. And like I said, I really want that cake, so I'll find my little cake. Oh, little drinks. I mean, we have the little pennant. How cute is that? That's always cute. Perhaps that'll work for us today. But yeah, I mean, just with these guys, the whole point is layering them up. Look at the cute gold foil, like leaves there. Still looking for my cake. Oh, there's a little pile of donuts. I did go to a birthday party one time when my son was really small, and that's what they had. I think they had just turned 2 years old, and they had a whole thing of donuts, which was very cute. Okay, let me find my cake. I'll be right back. Was I beginning to sweat bullets over this cake? Yeah, I was. But look how cute. It's like a little macaron cake or something, or maybe a donut cake. Same thing. As far as I remember that cute little donut presentation. But yeah, so there's our cake. I mean, we have a little gal. We have like teacups. I have things to tuck in behind. I mean, there's, you know, different things you can set off here and there, little kites. So I'm just going to take a moment to kind of tuck things in and see what I think might look good and where, and then I'll be right back. So again, just you know, individual flowers. Oh, we have the little lily pads. How cute is that? But I'll just play around just a little bit and I'll be right back. Guys, you know, I think I'm gonna keep it like that. So this is basically the same flower sprig. It's not one left one and one right one. It just looks really nice together though. So I'm gonna put those together. And I mean, look at all these. And what we can do is, I'm just going to hold that down. I'm going to put a little glue behind here. Just put it on this piece to help me hold that down for now. And same thing behind this other one because I really like the way I positioned everything. So I'm just kind of gently picking that up. Putting some glue behind there. Okay. And then we'll take some dimensionals. And we'll put it behind our cake. So I have these little pieces, so what I'm going to do is put one behind here because I want this to kind of have some elevation, and then glue down on the edges, on the ends, should I say. So just there and there. Let's take this off here, kind of rounding it out a little bit. So we stick that down there. It has a little curve to it. And a little bit higher up. Hold on, not quite there, buddy. There we go. Right at the edge of our card. There we go. And then that dimension on the center kind of picks it up. And then this guy, since it's kind of big, what I can do is take my scissors and just cut this like right along the edge of those other guys. I can do like some at the top. And a bigger strip down the middle, like in here, and a piece down here. So I'll have that. Okay, I'll push that down. I like that positioning. Very cute. And then that is just like a little composite that we're gonna have like this. We can definitely put some pattern paper in here. Maybe we should do that. Why not? Let's have some fun. So I'm gonna cut down a piece of pattern paper to the same 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I usually like 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, but since I did the whole outside, I'm gonna do the whole inside instead of leaving like a little white border. So I'm just gonna choose one of the papers and I'll be right back. I just took my papers and I kind of just set them underneath here to see kind of what that would look like, you know. And I'm gonna go with this one. It's cute. So I just like to bring that green back in from like the pennant or banner. So this again is actually, it's just shy of 4 1/4 and then 5 1/2. So that way when I tuck this in here, it's not like fighting with the fold here. So just a little skinnier than the 4 1/4. Yep, right on there. Okay. And then I will say there are not a lot of sentiments. I don't think there's any, or there are any on this or in the die cuts. They're all images. So you know, we have chipboard stickers that can help us out, but really a lot of these don't really say anything about birthday kind of stuff. I mean, you can still use it and just have the birthday image there. So what I'm going to do is stamp Make a Wish. And we have Hip Hip Hooray. That's really cute. Today's all about you. I'm going to stamp Make a Wish just on a white piece of paper, and I think that's what's going to help us hold this up. So just going to stamp it with black ink, and I'll be right back. Stamp that my hand there, and let me see if it's this die. Oh, it is. Okay, so this one from the monthly set there. I'm just eyeballing it because I can see above and below it, so that's really good. I like the way that looks. So I'm going to tape that and tape this and run it through, and I'll have my sentiment die cut, and I'll be right back. Okay, so let's grab our sentiment here, and I mean that's perfectly die cut. We can place it down here to help us pop it up, but I'm going to make it a little more substantial just in case. So I'm going to run this through just another color of paper. Let's see, I have a scrap here of a very light pink, why not? Just a little accent color. And just finding a spot where I can run this through and maybe conserve some paper. Looks like it can run through right there really nicely. So I'll just run that through, and I'll have this little pink accent drop shadow. I'll be right back. Some of our pieces. I was just debating if I should drop shadow it this way. Maybe underneath, that way you see a little more of that pink down here. Yeah. So I'm just going to glue those together, and then that's going to be our stopper for our easel. What's funny, on that piece of paper I had stamped Make a Wish the first time, and then I was like, oh, I'm going to stamp it again. So I stamped it again, but it looked better the first time, so that's why I kept that one. And the one on the back was my second attempt. Okay. something like that. I'm just trying to even that out. Okay, I'm gonna let that set up really nicely, and in the meantime I'm gonna cut down some of these guys. Like this area is kind of thinner, I don't know if you see that, so if I cut down here, oh, I might be able to use the whole strip. I was gonna cut it in pieces, but that looks good. Let's see if it's not peeking out at all. Hey, perfect. Okay. And we're just gonna pop that down. And of course you have that little shaker mix with the sequins. If you want to add some little dots here and there, of course make a shaker card. We'll probably do that next. And you know, how far up do you want this pitched? And then also, if you can, you know, you can write with a black pen in here, but if you want to die cut maybe like a little white piece of paper or like color piece of paper that you would pop in there as a little signature card, and you can say whatever it is that you like. So, you know, you can kind of judge where you want to put that. And I think I'm just going to put this here. And it does run into the cake. I mean, if you want to put it off to the side, it'd probably hold it, but I'm just kind of like a middle kind of person where I would put it in the middle. And so that's where I would put it. I'm just kind of eyeballing what's going on here. And no. More like there. That looks good. And that is our stopper for our easel card. Really sweet and quickly done. So we use the 3D embossing folder, our quick card of the month, and also the clear stamp of the month. And there it is, guys. So thanks for watching. I'll definitely have tutorials, follow-ups, generally on the 5th or after, so that when people see it, if they want to pick it up, it is available at that time. So I'll have tutorials on all the different club kits. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll have the links in the description box. I'll have images coming up, and I'll see you all at the next one. Bye now.